Welcome back, friends, to another reverse 1999 video. Today we're going to go over UTTU, but first, check out this freaking awesome One Piece shirt I got. Thing's pretty dope. Super comfortable too, very lightweight. But anyways, let's jump right into the game. And yes, Remit Cup. So, I went through everything that they have so far, beat level 30, and unlocked everything. What I want to talk about is some of the cards that I feel are most useful when starting out. So the goal, I said it in the last video when I was talking about this. The goal is to not come down here and do the retail until you've pushed as far as you can inside of this. Every day you get 5 chances of the UTTU retails, and the UTTU retails is where you get the cards from, the fame cards and stuff like that. So it's something that you want to maximize the higher value cards. That way you can progress further on through this if you're having difficulty. To be honest, let me just show you my account. I didn't even use Pickles. I just used him on level 30. So the team that I was using was Melania, Bjornbloom, Ann Lee, and Eternity. And Eternity was like on and off. Sometimes I would use just Tenet to throw it in there and have a shield. But honestly, it really didn't even matter. If you have 1 DPS, you can pretty much go through the entirety of the event with no problem at all because the cards that they give you are freaking cracked. Like, for example, let's just look at some of the blue ones. Regulus right here. After the caster takes action, critical rate and critical damage plus 1%. This one stacks indefinitely. Every single action, you're getting this stack. That's one of them. And if you jump up to the gold version, I believe it's 2%, and then the fame version is 3%. Every single action. Which means if you're just using 1 star incantations, like very fast, you just have a damage buff. It never goes away unless the enemy wipes it. I've never had the enemy wiped it either, so I didn't notice that. If it happened, then it was just very randomly. This card right here also really freaking good, especially for your support characters. If no action is taken this round, HP lost times 20%. So you're basically healing for 20% of the HP that's lost every single time you just don't take an action. If you guys pulled Pickles and you have him, the base card, let me see if I have the base card so I can show you. No, I do not. So this one right here, after casting an incantation with 2 or 3 stars, purify stats down, negative status, and control statuses from the caster. So basically a free buff removal or debuff removal for Pickles himself or any character that use that. You don't have to use this Pickles card on Pickles. You can use it on any character that you're going with. So let me go ahead and just go into and just show you guys what I'm talking about. That way you can see. Or you can collect the cards. So you have them equipped right here. So for the last round, I use this. And you get 1 on Vertin. So there's 5 different cards for Vertin. That's all of them unlocked. You start with this is the last one you get. Once you use 15 refreshes and 15 tries of the retail, you get this one right here, which is definitely the one that you would most likely want to use for round 30. It does the biggest buff, and I'll explain why. So right here, this fight is it's pretty cool. It's revolved around seeing how much you can output in one single turn. Like, that is 100% plain and simple. It's basically how buffed can you get your team while surviving long enough to get them as buffed as possible and doing as much damage in one turn. The boss has 100,000 HP, and you have to clear 100,000 damage within your 3 turns or 4 turns if you have everyone still alive on a turn to just knock it out all the way. A lot of people are just buffing a single character like Melania or anyone else who does like single target damage, Eagle or anyone like that. using those cards that I was saying. So right here, you have this one after the caster takes action, damage dealt plus 2%. And then, of course, the Regulus one after the caster takes action, rate critical damage and 3%. I was able to beat this level with the base and the base of this. I upgraded them again because I wanted to see how much damage I could get off on Melania. It was friggin' insane. I mean, it was like 500,000. It was pretty insane. And it was like a 29 or 30 stack that I got, and it was like right around 500,000. I'm pretty sure I could get more. I'm pretty sure you can get over 1 million on this fight if you have the right healers, the right support, and right buffers for that final turn when you allow Melania to do one single ult and just do that crazy damage. If you ult with her off 2 times and then the third ult, she'll have 2 of her stacks, plus all the stacks that you're getting from this, with a stack of like 30% on every bonus, which would be 90% bonus on everything if you have fame, you could definitely do over 1 million damage. I will probably showcase that, or I'll link it to like maybe a post or something in the Discord. That way I don't waste an entire video showing it. If you guys want to see it, I'll be more than happy to do that. But going through every single stage, just go as far as you can. Clear as far as you can until you get to the 6 white. That's up until 20. So up until 20, you can start getting fame right here. I wish I didn't use all these, but I just wanted to clear them out for the day. But it tells you the percent. So where I'm at, it's a 26% chance of obtaining a fame card. Fame card is the highest possibility for this. And when you do this, it'll give you 3 sets. So you'll have like the ultimate damage, you'll have utility, and then incantation utility as well, or less than support, but incantation buffing. And each one of those, when you do it, you have a chance to get a upgraded version of that fight, and it'll give you a special finishing thing that you have to accomplish. So basically finish the last enemy with a incantation of 3-star, or finish the last enemy 2 enemies at the same time, something like that. It'll give you double the rewards. So a lot of times when I was doing this, it was popping up. I'm not sure if that's because I passed level 30 and then did them, or I didn't notice that before, because honestly I pushed all the way through until the very end after I had already beaten it to started clearing these out. I did 5 on the first day just to reset this, because if you look at the achievements, it'll tell you right here, progress, read 15 times, and the UTTU retails, and that's where you unlock that card right there that I was telling you. And just so y'all can see, let me go back to it. I'll show you exactly what it is. So when an allied character has an ultimate, after each action and at the end of each round, the next ultimate deals 20% more increased damage, and the character gains immunity to Moxie reduction. Doesn't matter. This is all you want. 20% increased damage on top of the crit strike, crit rate, and crit damage, plus the attack damage from the Regulus and the Lilani. Both of those together, best in slot, 100% for single target damage dealers. Which if you pulled for Melania, it's her. If not, you can use 100%. You can use Eagle to finish this. If you have, is it Regulus? I believe it's Regulus. No, sorry, Matilda can do this easily as well. Her single target, 100% can do that if you have her buffed up. Let's see. A Knight is a mass attack, so no, that's all enemies. Oh, and here's the new skin that you get for Apple. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Sonetto. Nope. No. Oh, she can also do it for sure. Bjorn Bloom. Pretty sure you could clear it with her if you have her boosted up all the way with those. I mean, you could stack it as much as you want, and at that point, any single target damage dealer can finish that fight. It's just whoever you need to invest in them, at least get them up high enough to where they can deal that in an amount of time that you still have characters alive. So bring supports like Sonetto to block their attacks. If you have Sotheby for healing, if you have Balloon Party for healing, any of those, like DK for healing, Tenet for shielding, any of those characters is good for survivability. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or if y'all want any suggestions on teams that you can use to get through this stage, please let me know down in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. And yeah, don't forget to leave that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.